trapped in a loop and I can't get through. I can't get through. I'm trapped in a loop and I can't get through. Are you gone? I've lost the plot. I'm stuck on you. You're all I've got. The siren sleeps beneath the soil. Hear your signal. My heart is loyal. Waiting, waiting, waiting for you. I'm trapped in a loop and I can't get through. Waiting, waiting, I'm waiting for you. I'm trapped in a loop and I can't get through. Lost in smoke, I hold my breath. Black and blue, it's life or death. Waiting, waiting, waiting for you. I'm trapped in a loop and I can't get through. I can't get through. I'm trapped in a loop and I can't get through.
I'm trapped inside my mind, my thoughts are in the way. Lost within my soul and all these people wanna imitate. Limitless time, couldn't get past mine, so I wanna do right for the ending. Count on my blessings, that's the best thing, seeing the stars for what they Tell me, how many times do I gotta lose my breath to pave the way? Or I can just keep living my life and stay the same.
Lost in smoke, I hold my breath. Black and blue, it's life or death. Lost in smoke, I hold my breath. Black and blue, it's life or death. Waiting, waiting, waiting for you. I'm trapped in a loop and I can't get through. I can't get through. I'm trapped in a loop and I can't get through. Are you gone? I've lost the plot. I'm stuck on you. You're all I've got. The siren sleeps beneath the soil. Hear your signal. My heart is loyal. Waiting, waiting, waiting for you. I'm trapped in a loop and I can't get through. Waiting, waiting, I'm waiting for you. I'm trapped in a loop and I can't get through. Lost in smoke, I hold my breath. Black and blue, it's life or death. Waiting, waiting, waiting for you. I'm trapped in a loop and I can't get through. I can't get through. I'm trapped in a loop and I can't get through.
I'm trapped inside my mind, my thoughts are in the way. Lost within my soul and all these people wanna imitate. Limitless time, couldn't get past mine, so I wanna do right for the ending. Count on my blessings, that's the best thing, seeing the stars for what they Tell me, how many times do I gotta lose my breath to pave the way? Or I can just keep living my life and stay the same.
Lost in smoke, I hold my breath. Black and blue, it's life or death. Waiting, waiting, waiting for you. I'm trapped in a loop and I can't get through. I can't get through. I'm trapped in a loop and I can't get through.
Lost in smoke, I hold my breath. Black and blue, it's life or death. Waiting, waiting, waiting for you. I'm trapped in a loop and I can't get through.
Hey, yeah, hey, flipping the script from my old ways. Flick up the switch, I'm in flow state. Commas, I'm going through growing pains. I wasn't used to being so gross. I tighten the threads at a crochet. I wake up the cushion, some OJ. The last tape I dropped was a rollway. It's yellow, I swear it's a Coldplay. Viva la vida, I'm swiping the Visa. We working, I'm taking off no days. Cause we throwing shots like a gun range. So we finally make it to front page. A head full of of dreams, some breath for the schemes, a heart that been feeling like it's a machine. I'm pushing extreme, cause I'd rather die on my feet than live on my knees. Yeah, stay on my P's, get hate off my body like it's a disease. I'm walking off after we taking the lead. She call me Big Papi, I'm David Ortiz. It's what you've been waiting to see. There's moments where you gotta take it or leave. And I'm taking everything, some call it greed, but I call it living out what you believe. And I've been believing since no one was seeing the vision board. Racing with fate all my life, a collision course. Fighting with snakes, I'm a lion like Gryffindor. I be asking permission for it. This type of shit what we breaking tradition for. Clearing the mission, don't care who the victim. I'm dying for all that I'm living for. Flipping the script from my old ways. Flick up the switch, I'm in flow state. Commas, I'm going through grown pains. I wasn't used to being so gross. I tighten the threads at a crochet. I wake up to cushion some OJ. The last tape I dropped was a Rollway. It's yellow, I swear it's a Coldplay. Viva la vida, I'm swiping the Visa. We working, I'm taking off no days. Cause we throwing shots like a gun range. So we finally make it to front page. A head full of dreams, some breath for the schemes. A heart that been feeling like it's a machine. I'm pushing extreme, cause I'd rather die on my feet than live on my knees. Yeah.
Oh, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another edition of the show. Ladies, yes, gentlemen, first stream of February. I hope you guys are doing great, man. We are back in the building once again, man. Thanking God for a brand new month. Sorry, guys. Thank you, God, for a brand new month. And we are, we got a lot going on this month, man. And especially when it comes to PlayStation, there's a lot of stuff that is, heavily rumored to be happening this month. We have GTA 6 as well. That is going to be some announcement. A lot of people are saying that, look, we're going to get a definitive answer on what's going down with the release date. And then also hopefully some information, or maybe they might drop some prizes or whatever the case may be tomorrow. So we're going to go over all those details here today. We're also going to talk about that state of play as well, which is basically heavily rumored. We have multiple, reliable sources talking about it. Obviously, Sony can change the date, but yeah. And also, when it comes to the hardware side of things, we could also see a couple of things, or maybe just one specific thing there. Also, with the PSSR 2.0, we're supposed to be, getting some more updates on that. That's slated for Q1. And then we also had like one insider pretty much coming out and, giving some details. I know a lot of people with PS5 Pros are, generally speaking, excited. I think they're very, very excited about, this newest update, which they should be, spending that kind of money on a system like that. Shoot, I would be too. So there is that one. And we also have a couple of other things that I wanted to kind of touch upon. Neo 3 is dropping, I believe, in another 3 more days. Don't know if anybody is picking up that game just to start off the month. And this month is like pretty short. So yeah, so there is that. We're also going to be talking about, we have another article here that we want to kind of, touch upon some things in regards to Microsoft. And this is something that I've, even talked about before when it comes to their plans with the games and, first party games playing, a big role in a lot of the numbers not looking right. And this is something that I've even talked about before, and they're expecting also the numbers for the next quarter to be lower as well. So I think it's just going to keep being that way until, Microsoft decides they're going to do something completely next gen. If they don't, then hey, if they're going to come out and keep doing the same thing, with higher prices, then I guess it is what it is. So there's that. Yo, what's up?
We'll make our own
Hey, Steven, what's up, bro? How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Yes, sir.
I can't wait for PSSR 2 for my Pro. Get hype.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Same here. I think it's gonna be dope, man. I think it's gonna be a groundbreaking moment for a lot of PlayStation fans, that owns PS5 Pros, because this update is going to be a drastic update. You know what I mean? It's a massive overhaul, apparently. You're getting higher frame rates. You're getting, higher resolution and better image quality on the games. And obviously developers have to, continue to push for this. They have to make sure that their games are updated with this newest update in mind. And when you think about the state of play, that's the other article we wanted to touch upon, is there's not really a whole lot of stuff that we know in regards to what Sony is going to show, but there are some games. There could be maybe one, maybe two surprises here that Sony could, pull out the stops, because I just don't think, to be honest, because February is such a big month for PlayStation, I don't think that, they can just get away with just showing just one game in the state of, like, one surprise or one new game, and that would be sufficient. I think that they would have to show like at least 2 or 3, to kind of get people like, okay, hype, because Wolverine is the biggest game from PlayStation, this year. We have Soros, but Wolverine is the biggest one. And then we're supposed to be having, I think Legends, Legends 2 is supposed to be showing up here as well, because we haven't gotten anything. The only thing I remember was it was supposed to be the early part of this year. I was supposed to be getting that. So I know a lot of people are looking forward to that. So there's tons of stuff that we can talk about, in regards to the state of play. I know a lot of people are excited about that. And people are ready on the Sony side of things. Like, all right, Microsoft had their showcase, or not showcase, but like their direct. So what about Sony? So Sony is slated for the middle of the month, the week of the 14th, so the week of Valentine's Day. So around in that region there, like I said, things are subject to change. But this is the time for Sony to, ride the wave, ride the momentum, keep their foot on the gas, because people are looking forward to a lot of games, to be shown up. I don't know. I see some people are talking about Intergalactic, the Heretic Prophet. I don't think Intergalactic, the Heretic Prophet will show up here. But at the same time, like I said, Sony got to pull out all the stops. I don't think we're going to be getting PS5 showcases anymore. I think if we do get PS5 showcases, it's probably going to be around the time when we get the PlayStation 6. That's just my opinion. I think Sony is done with PS5 showcases for this generation. I think that's it. I'm just going to be honest. I don't want to bust any bubbles. You know what I mean? But that's just what I see. I see, hey, when PlayStation 6 gets ready to get revealed or unveiled, whatever the case may be, you will get a showcase. You will get a showcase, with Sony showing off the PlayStation 6 and also the handheld.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
No
like
way.
we're supposed to be getting the handheld. So we'll see how that actually turns out.
Hey Marlon, my current Asus gaming monitor doesn't support the VRR option on the PS5 Pro, so will I be able to see difference when they put out PSSR update?
Yeah, you need that. You need VRR. Your monitor or your TV needs that. Yes, you need that, or else you're not going to be able to take advantage of that feature. And this was maybe I need to make a video specifically geared towards this, because I don't think a lot of people know about this. But yes, you do need a TV or a monitor that supports VRR, because that is crucial, especially for PS5 Pro and also the PS5. You want a display with VRR. This is the time to put out all the stops. I know things are very expensive in 2026, but there are some sales going on right now. If you can afford it, I would upgrade, because you're going to be very upset when you realize, oh, shoot, I'm missing out. You know what I mean? Especially when it comes to this massive update that's getting ready to happen, because VRR is literally like one of the heart and soul of all of these newer machines. You know, Series X, you know, PS5, PS5 Pro, even the Switch 2. So yeah, you definitely need a monitor or a TV with VR. If your monitor doesn't support it, but you have a TV with it, then you're good to go. But if you absolutely don't have anything else in your house with VRR support, I would get it. It's going to be worth it. You're going to thank me later. It's going to be worth it, my brother. So hopefully that helps. Thank you so much for giving us the first super chat of the month of February. So that gets a horn, and then that gets a tactical nuke. Thank you, my brother. Appreciate it. So I would say, man, this month, yeah, if Sony plays their cards right. Also, we want to talk about the PS OLED, the Portal OLED.
No way! Oh my Lord! Thank you.
We got to talk about that.
What monitor do you recommend currently?
1 second. Woo! I got you. 1 second.
Oh, no way. Oh my Lord. Thank you.
Marlon, I just got a Samsung S90F over the weekend. It's insane how much of a difference it made with my Pro. The games are completely different now. Got it half off too, only paid $700.
Nice. The Samsung 90F. Let's go, bro. Let's go. Yes. I am telling you guys. Thank y'all. That gets a horn and a tactical nuke. So check this out. Thank you so much. Mala, thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. So look, man. Yes, it makes a world of difference when you have a TV that full. And I have some guides on the channel in regards to, you know, like what TV I recommend, what monitor do I recommend, and stuff like that. I would highly recommend you guys checking out those videos. But the monitor that I think is just the best that I've ever had, you know what I mean? I even did a review on this monitor. It is the Asus Swift, the OLED PG32 UCDM 4K 240 hertz with VRR quantum dot OLED monitor. I bought it early up in last year. This is excellent for Pro, excellent for PS5, excellent for Series X, excellent for PC gaming. Love this monitor. The only thing with this monitor, it does not get like super duper bright. OLEDs are typically not super duper bright, except for the newer OLEDs now that we have the tandem OLEDs, which is like 4 layers stacked up on top of each other to, you know, not only it's brighter, but also, you know, there's like almost what kind of percentage I can put, the less likelihood of you having a burn in on a tandem OLED TV or, you know, monitor. So this monitor, highly recommend it. Bought it early up in last year. 0 issues with it. And when I tell you games really pop off the screen on this thing, and I think I paid, what was it, like $1,200 for that monitor? Something like that, $1,200-$1,300, no joke, when they first came out. And this was around the time when we were first getting these kind of monitors out and stuff like that. But excellent monitor if you can find it on a sale, maybe an open box. And I also recommend the LG 32. I got another monitor for you. Man, these numbers after these names of these monitors. So it's the LG 32, LG 32 GS. I can drop a link. It's a dual monitor similar to this one. Well, no, this is not a dual monitor. The other one that I have in the back cave is a dual monitor. Perfect for Pro. I think they stopped selling them, but if you can find one used, I think it would be awesome if you can find one used. But yeah, it's a LG 32 GS95UE. It's a 32-inch LG monitor. and it's awesome. Highly I'm gonna drop a link in the chat. Highly recommend it. 4K 240 hertz, and it's 1080p 480 hertz. It does have VRR. It has the built-in speakers into the screen itself. Like, it has the pixel sound. It's really good. So yeah, man, this is the month, because I'm telling you, if Sony drops this update this month, I don't want you boys to be out here, oh my God, Marlon, I don't even know if I even have the proper display to take advantage. I don't want you boys to be left out in the cold. It does have G-Sync. It has AMD FreeSync. And I got mines for, like, how much did I pay for mines? I got mines with a wicked deal. I think it was $400 and something I got it for at Best Buy open box a long time ago, probably somewhere up in last year, probably like early up in the last year I got it. You can't find that nowhere now for $400 and something, but it's one of the best monitors, doggone it. And if you can get your hands on one with these newest updates and stuff, here's the link right here. Get on that joint. Matter of fact, let me see if I can shorten this one for you boys, and you'll be able to see it. So let me drag this in here for you guys really quickly, and then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get started. But yeah, you got to make sure your screen's right, guys. You have to make sure. Oh, here we go. Shorten the link. All right, there we go. All right, here we go. So here is the link for it. There you go. All right, check it out, man. Check it out. Let me know what you think. That LG monitor is really good. But like I said, just look elsewhere other than just Amazon to see if you can find it, and just take it from there. But it's really good. I love that monitor. That's what I'm playing. Death Stranding and a lot of the PS5 Pro games. I'm playing on that monitor currently right now. So check it out. All right. So make sure you guys give the stream a massive thumbs up. We're going to go ahead and we're going to get started. Let me go ahead and heart all these super chats. Again, guys, we're 100% fan funded. So if you do want to continue to see these shows on a month-to-month basis, on a weekly basis, you guys know what to do, man. You know, super chats are welcome, but optional. Join our membership club. This is the month, y'all. We're getting Resident Evil 9. So don't hesitate. If you haven't already become a member, we're doing a massive giveaway for RE9 members only. So if you haven't already, hit that join button, because that join button is going to get you into one entry to be able to get a chance to win a copy of Resident Evil 9. It's one of my most anticipated game of the year. I'm excited. The fact that we're actually in February now, it was like yesterday, I was like, oh my God, like we're in February now. So yeah, Resident Evil 9, bro, is right around the corner, guys, at the end of this month. So if I get an early copy from Capcom, you guys already know I'm going to have my review up for the game, and I'm going to have some PS5 Pro footage for you boys. And I'm even going as far as doing like a comparison video for you boys as well. So we're going to have base PS5 and PS5 Pro, sandwiched together so you guys can see, the differences and stuff like that. If there is any, major differences, especially with this massive update that's dropping from Sony as well with the PS5 Pro. So lots of stuff to look forward to, man. But yeah, most of you guys are probably going to save your money, for Resident Evil 9. Highly recommend. If you don't get a chance to win this giveaway, we're going to have another giveaway, shortly thereafter. We're also going to be giving away copies of GTA 6. Hopefully, fingers crossed, no delays. All right. So enough with the chit chat. Let's get right off into the show, man. Hit that like button. Let me go ahead and heart these super chats. Thank you guys so much for the generosity. I really do appreciate it. Okay. So let's talk about it. So this is a huge month for PlayStation. You see it in the title. No, it's not clickbait. It's actually going down. So this is it, man. A lot of people are like, okay, last month we had the Xbox developer, direct and stuff like that, which is, great, wonderful, all that good stuff. I think I had a great time watching it. I think Fable still needs a little bit of work done to it. But yeah, so let's talk about the PlayStation side of things and why this month is huge. So we had a couple of insiders corroborating the PS5 Pro 2.0 update. Now, I still do firmly believe that they could just do a blog posts on this update, or a lot of people are saying that they're going to be showing it off at the state of play coming up. Either way, and this would probably align with what we were hearing from another insider, Detective Seeds, in regards to the date and time frame of this. And it just makes sense because with Resident Evil Requiem coming out at the end of the month, it would just be dope, for them to announce it and be like, hey, look, we're starting off with this XYZ game, and it's going to be dropping XYZ time. Everybody gets excited, yada, yada. And I think it would be suitable for them to do it in the state of play, considering everybody and their mama is going to be watching the state of play. So I think it just makes sense. If not, then they might just do a blog post on that. So I think that's just going to be huge. There's going to be a huge uplift in terms of how the games look, how they play, higher frame rates, things of that nature, and so on and so forth. So there is that. The next thing is this. We're supposed to be having this state of play on the 14th or the week of the 14th. Now, here's why this state of play is something to look forward to, is because, well, this is where Sony could show a little bit of their hand here. And what do I mean by this? Well, we know Santa Monica is probably working on at least 3 different games right now. Okay. And it's time. It's time. It's time. It's time. Santa Monica knows it's time. But I don't know if it's time for Sony. I don't think if Sony knows it's time, but I think it's time we see something from Santa Monica. Now, I'm going to just say this. Maybe Corey's next game. We know there's a mainline God of War game that's in development. And we also know about this 2D God of War game as well. Now, I'm going to just keep it $150. That's been heavily rumored for a long time. So if it shows up here, I think people will be like, oh, yes, 2D God of War game. Yay. But that's not enough. That's not enough, considering people are like, okay, we've been waiting all this freaking time. I know, Wolverine is also another game that a lot of people are expecting to be here. No, they said spring. So, yeah, we're on the tail end now, wrapping up winter and going into spring. So no, you're not going to see Wolverine here. I know a lot of people are like, Wolverine, Marlon. Nope. I'll be shocked if Wolverine shows up here, but I just don't see them showing Wolverine. I think Wolverine is probably going to be around March, May, in that region, April, May, in that region up in there. I could see them, talking about Wolverine, and Wolverine is probably going to have its own state of play. So there's that. But what could possibly show up here, which I think, come on, like we all, we all been waiting for the longest time here. I think that this will be the time for Sony to come out and be like, all right, look, we got some new IPs that we're working on, and here is one, or here is 2. I'm being for real. Like, this is the time. You know what I mean? Show something new, something brand spanking new to get PlayStation fans even more hype. This is a big month. You got a state of play. You got a rumored PS5 Pro 2.0. You got Resident Evil, which is they're the market leader for that. So there's a lot of marketing. They're probably going to show, Resident Evil 9 again in the state of play, just to like, hey, Resident Evil 9 is coming out. We have marketing rights. We're going to have this and this and this content, at launch for Resident Evil 9, blah, blah, blah. But what I'm saying is, this is their chance to show something new. Now, from what I understand, there's quite a few Sony first-party studios that is working on some new stuff. You know what I mean? And we need to see something. So either 1 or I would say 2 at this point. Because 1, I just don't feel like that's enough. 2 would be, all right, everybody is hype. Everybody is excited here. Now, Intergalactic the Heretic Prophet. I don't think Intergalactic the Heretic Prophet is going to show up here. I think that, it's probably going to be like later down in the year. Who knows? Maybe early next year before we end up seeing that game. Maybe state of play next year. But who knows? We might be able to see it later down in this year. We'll see. You never know with Sony. They might pull something. Now, I know people always talk about like hardware and stuff like, but before we get into the hardware side of things, Soros, hey, look, Soros is still coming out. Hey, Sony can be like, hey, look, Soros is coming out. Hey, we just giving y'all a heads up, blah, blah, blah. So Soros can be here as well. I think this state of play needs to be a home run for Sony to start off the year strong. I'm being for real. You know what I'm saying? Because the numbers, the next earnings call, you want the numbers to be looking right. You know what I'm saying? So they need a strong first party presence here at this state of play. Just drop some stuff, show us some stuff, get people hyped, get people excited. Hardware wise, we are hearing about the PS Portal OLED. This will be a great opportunity to show it off if it's ready to be shown off. If it's not here, then it's probably going to be later down in the year when they show it off, maybe during the summertime or something like that. But Sony has shown hardware, at these state of plays before, pretty much like almost all the time at this point. So expect maybe some kind of hardware announcement. I'm not going to say it's going to blow you away, but hey, show something. You know what I'm saying? Like show us something. There is something else. And I know that a lot of people are just kind of like, now this has to do with GTA 6, okay? Which we're going to talk about the next portion of it with the announcement. That's separate. That topic is separate. But reason why we're talking about this is because a lot of people have it to think that GTA 6, the third trailer, will show up at the state of play. And I'm sorry to bust your happy bubble, but not going to happen. I'm just going to be real. You're setting yourself up for failure at this point. Not going to happen. It's not going to happen. So I'll be shocked, and I mean shocked, if that is the case. But I don't think we're getting anything GTA 6 related at this state of play. I think this is going to be first, second, and third party games like it's always been. And that's it. Some people are saying, well, maybe Final Fantasy, 7, part 3, remake part 3, fingers crossed. Some people are even going as far as saying Kingdom Hearts 3. Not Kingdom Hearts 3. Kingdom Hearts 4, I'm sorry. Kingdom Hearts 4. You know what I mean? I don't know. I think Kingdom Hearts 4 could possibly be Summer Game Fest at this point during the summertime. Fingers crossed. If we don't see it there, then maybe at Tokyo Game Show, we might be able to see it. We're just going to have to wait and see, if that actually does happen or not. So there is that. So that right there, those are like kind of like a rough estimate on. I'm not hyping up this state of play too much, but this is the month for it to go down. Obviously, once we get to further down to the date, you might see more leaks come out, talking about what we could, potentially see at this state of play, but we'll see what actually happens there. All right. So let's go ahead and let's move on. Now, this has to do with GTA 6. And bro, I promise you, I know a lot of you guys are kind of like, man, it's going to get delayed. I don't know. I'm not thinking like that, guys. I'm not thinking like that. And the reason why I'm not thinking like that is because I don't think Rockstar can afford to delay this game again. I think that this is it. Because if they delay this game again, GTA or no GTA, bro, people are going to start losing a lot of interest on this game. And I don't know if Take-Two really want their stocks to hit like really hard. They'll keep delaying this mug. So if I was them, I would just not delay this game. I would come out with this game. I mean, you have plenty of time. You know what I mean? So you have plenty of time to work out the kinks on this game. So the reason why we're talking about this now, this was posted up on Reddit and stuff like that, which, in case if you guys don't already know, Take-Two is having their earnings conference tomorrow. All right? Tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Tomorrow. So start praying. All right? Tomorrow is the earnings call. Tomorrow. I'm going to say it again. Tomorrow. All right. It's going down. So, Rockstar knows. Take-Two knows. Their investors know. I need to see some fire emotes in the chat. Y'all dead up in here today, starting off the month. Come on. Get hype. Get excited. This is the month right here, because from February on out, it's about to get crazy. So I'm going to need for you boys to not be dead up in here. We are alive. So I'm going to need for you boys to act alive. I'm going to need for you boys to spam the fire emotes in the chat. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We ain't got no time for no dead spirit up in here. Go get hype. All right. Now, hear me loudly and clearly. It's going down with your quarterly earnings call tomorrow. All right. And this is where a lot of people are like, man, this is where we're going to find out some more stuff about this game. Their investors know it. Their shareholders know it. And us, the fans, we know it too. So keep your eyes glued. I need to find out the exact time of when this is going down. Maybe I'll stream and give you guys updates, or maybe I'll make a video on updates on this stuff. But pay attention, because GTA 6 Countdown did put out a tweet basically saying Rockstar made the first GTA 6 announcement ahead of Take-Two's February 2022 earnings call. So I'm telling y'all, it's going down. I'm telling y'all, it's going down. So the ball is in Take-Two and Rockstar's court right now, because they can come out and say, hey, look, the game is still locked for November 19th. That's all I want to hear. Yes, would I like the announcement for the third trailer? Right. I'm censoring my freaking self because of YouTube right now. You doggone right. You know what I'm saying? Do I want the third trailer? Heck yeah. Are you crazy? But at the same time, I'm like, nah, that's a little bit too much. So just at least let us know, hey, look, the game is still coming out November 19th. If they come out and they say, hey, we're still locked in, bro, a lot of people would be even more happier. Not in the sense that, okay, we're all safe. We're not safe. You know what I mean? Because anything can happen by now in November. We still got a lot of freaking time. We got a whole, 10 more months? Well, yeah, basically. Or 11 more months or 10 and a half more months to go, whatever. You know what I mean? So anything can happen from now until November. I'm just freaking saying at this point. So the game can still get delayed. I'm just saying. But at least giving us the assurance for our mental health. Like, hey, look, November 19th is going down. And the third trailer, hey, or Rockstar can put out a tweet like they did back in 2022 and be like, hey, look, hey, man, this is happening. You know what I'm saying? Because look at this right here. Look at this. You see this right here? You see on your screen right here? So I'm telling y'all, they could very well pull this off again ahead of the earnings call. They can literally, they have the power. They have the ability to do it. Why not? Everybody and their mama is waiting on this game. Everybody and their mama is waiting on this game. You know what I'm saying? So come out ahead of the earnings call tomorrow and be like, hey, look, we know you guys want more updates on the game. We're still working hard on the game. The game's coming out November 19th, and the third trailer is dropping XYZ time. Oh my God. The stars will be aligning. Worst come to worst, if all we get is reassurance that it is coming out November 19th, okay, cool. You know what I mean? That's just the least you can do. You know what I mean? But a perfect world, give us the trailer tomorrow, or give us a date for the trailer tomorrow and let us know that the game is still coming out November 19th. Either way, we need something on GTA 6 because this is the most anticipated game of the entire freaking year. Nothing else stacks up to GTA 6 at this doggone point. A lot of you dudes are hype and excited still, even though we're getting all these delays, but I can almost guarantee you the wait is going to be worth it. So stay tuned for the earnings call. Let me go ahead and give y'all a specific time here on when this is going to be popping off. But yeah, man, I'm ready, dude. I'm ready for this game. I'm ready to find out what's going on. And like I said, they have to be very, very, very careful. They have to be very, very careful because one wrong freaking move, on their end, they're in trouble. You see what I'm saying? They're in freaking trouble in terms of their stocks, and people are gonna, how that goes. You start canceling stuff and doing stupid stuff. People are like, all right, F this, I'm out. You know what I'm saying? So you want to make sure that you handle this right. Do the right thing because people are tired of waiting, man. And I get it. I feel y'all. So the time for this, I just type in the time. So this is going to be February 3rd. Let me see if I can give y'all an exact time. February 3rd. Let me pull it up real quick. Hold on, guys. Let me pull this up. Actually, I don't see a time here. I don't see a time. Oh wait, 4:30 p.m. Eastern. 4:30 p.m. Eastern. Let's go. 4:30. So 4:30, which means 3:30 my time, and then y'all can do y'all time translation from there. So 3:30 p.m. my time, and then 4:30 p.m. if you're on the East Coast, and then everybody else, across the pond, you can do your time difference. So fingers crossed, man. Hopefully I'm streaming tomorrow around that time, or I make a video around that time tomorrow, God's willing, to where we find out what the heck is going on with this game. Because yeah, dude, this is nah, man. We tired of waiting at this point. All right, so there is that. Now let's go ahead and let's move on here to the next topic at hand. Now, this one, like I said before, and I'll say it again, I think that this is where we get to see some other things going down. And to be honest with you guys, I don't know, man. I don't know. But if everything works out according to plan for Microsoft, I think that this would be pretty exciting. Now, there is some kind of Resident Evil 9 movie or some sort of like a I forgot, I don't even know how to even explain it, but there's like a new video that they dropped and stuff like that. A lot of people are kind of going crazy. Like a short movie or short film or something like that for the game. A lot of people are, man, this game right here, there's a lot of hype for Resident Evil 9. I can't even stress it right now. But let's get on the Microsoft situation right now so I can update y'all on what's going on, because we still waiting for Microsoft to give us something for the 25th. I keep saying 20th. The 25th anniversary of Xbox. But let's get right into it. So I don't know if you guys remember this, but I did cover some news in regards to this topic before. And I think I did mention in that particular topic about the reason why the numbers were down the way they were or the way they are right now. But basically, it's the first party games that are basically, the problem. They're not on the console. They're not exclusives anymore. So that's one of the biggest culprit here that we are dealing with, the biggest cog in the wheel right now. And so I think this is going to keep on happening. I think Xbox revenue is going to keep going down, especially when it comes to the content and services portion, and also, game revenue, decreasing because, while people are buying these games on PlayStation, it's like, okay, on the Xbox side of things, like the diehard Xbox fans, it's like, okay, well, if the games are going to PlayStation, then I might as well just play it on PC. You know what I mean? And some people have already sold their Xboxes, so it's kind of like, what's the point? You know, what's the point? I mean, and then most people have Game Pass, you know, because right here it says right here. Let's kind of dig a little bit much into this so you guys can understand what's going on. So it says right here, this has come from Windows Central. It said right here that Xbox's Q2 FY 2026 earnings reveal a problem Microsoft can't pin on hardware. Subscriptions are micro trends this time. Revenue dipped and the company pointed directly at its own first party lineup. This is crazy. First party lineup as the reason, a rare acknowledgement that the content pipeline meant to define the platform simply didn't deliver enough momentum this quarter. You see how important your games are? This is why I try to tell people like Sony right now, they got to keep on riding the wave as much as they possibly can. Start showing up, man. Start freaking showing up because this is pissing people off. You know, content is king. I can't stop stressing it enough. The games. Forget about hardware. It's the games, bro. If Microsoft still had their games exclusive to Xbox, bro, oh man, it would be a whole different ball game. You know, numbers wouldn't be looking like this. But it's crazy how Microsoft is admitting, like, yep, we know it's the games. You know, it's the first party games. It's just crazy.
No way.
It's just crazy.
Oh my Lord.
You know?
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm here and I brought you down and Wagyu skewers.
JS, let's go, bro. Thank you for the $2, my brother. Happy new month, my brother. Welcome. Thank you so much. But check this out, though. So it says, I could tell that Xbox revenue was down as Satya closed on his opening gaming content statement with, we saw record PC players in paid streaming. Are you here? Are y'all hearing what's going on right now? I'm gonna say that again. I don't think y'all hearing. I could tell the Xbox revenue was down as Satya closed on his opening gaming content. All right, statement with, quote, we saw record PC players in what? Paid streaming. Y'all still sleeping? That is such a stretch to find a highlight that I had to listen back to a couple of times to make sure I heard it right. Oh my God. Oh my God. He's like, bro, I got to make sure I heard that right. Yeah, I'm actually repeating it myself too, because I'm sitting here and I'm just like, wait, what? Wait, huh? No. Let me show y'all. Y'all think this is a joke. Hold on. You know what I'm saying? Look at this bad boy right here. We saw record PC players in paid streaming, end quote. So I'm gonna need for you boys to understand. PC, not Xbox. Not Xbox series consoles, not Xbox. PC. And ironically, PC Game Pass is the cheapest. Ironically. Duh. Right? So are you surprised? Are you surprised? This is a problem. This is a problem because it's so sad because I remembered when the console mattered much to Microsoft. You know what I'm saying? Exclusivity mattered much to Microsoft. And we saw record PC players on in paid streaming. Now, it ain't even about, they had on the gaming revenue side of things, 9% on that. They had hardware drop to 32%, which we did cover. Like I said, I didn't even see this article because this article is going a little bit much more in depth into the other article that I covered. What was it? Friday? I think it was Friday that we touched up on this. But now this is even more details. So check this out. Now, this one right here, I'm just kind of scratching my head because I'm just like, what in the world? says now, some may think that the changes to Game Pass are to be blamed. But when listening to the webcast, Microsoft CFO Amy Hood said that Microsoft expects Game Pass revenue to grow in Q3, not decrease. Wait a minute. Pause. You know why? Because look at all the stuff that's getting ready to come out between Q1, Q2, and Q3.
No way. Oh my Lord. Thank you.
Such a stretch, I thought I had a stroke hearing it.
Yeah, me too. Me too. That's why I had to repeat that. Because I didn't saw that when we was talking about it on Friday. I was like, wait, what? Somebody tagged me in this article and I was like, oh shoot, this is some stuff from the webcast that I didn't catch. Like, wait, what? We saw record. Let that sink in. We saw record PC players in paid subscription. PC players, not console players. PC players. So it's going to continue to be that way, guys. I try to tell y'all, but some of y'all don't listen to your boy, and that's fine. You don't have to listen to me. You know what I mean? This is the kind of stuff, and Microsoft continues to shift. So Microsoft is expecting, hopefully their next earnings call, they're expecting a huge growth, you know what I mean, in Q3 for Game Pass revenue, because they're expecting a bunch of people to sign up for Game Pass with all the games. Think about it. With all the games that Microsoft, this is Microsoft's biggest freaking year. I'm gonna need for you boys to wake up, get you some coffee, wake up, wash your face, jump in the shower while the stream is live. Look, I'm gonna need for you boys to wake up right now. Okay. This is a massive year for Xbox. All right. You got a lot of games. You got Fable. You know what I'm saying? You got Forza Horizon 6. You know what I'm saying? You got freaking Campaign Evolve. Come on, y'all need to wake up. Stop sleeping right now. You see what I'm saying? You got, oh, Lord have mercy. Like, this is Gears of War E-Day. You got so many freaking games, y'all. There's a lot of freaking games dropping this month, this year alone. You know what I mean? The third party, second party. Like, there's a lot of stuff going down. So it's kind of like, okay, they're expecting people to sign. Oh, Forza Horizon 6. Oh, shoot. Let me sign up for Game Pass. You know what I mean? I'm not paying $70. Let me sign up for Game Pass. Like, oh, Halo Campaign Evolve. Let me sign up for Game Pass. You see? So let's hope that this works in their favor. Now, on top of that, that would seem rather nuts if Game Pass were the cause of the current drops in revenue. Yeah, that would be nuts too. I would be like, wait, what? Like, this is not even... Nah, there's just no way. Okay? Now, check this out. In the same breath, all right, Amy Hood mentioned they expect Xbox hardware to drop again in Q3, which they hope will be offset by potential growth from Game Pass. So they're expecting oh my God, bro. I'm gonna need for you boys to wake up and realize what the heck is going down up in the stream today. Come on, wake up. I already got the heat on. You still freezing? Come on, man. Look, winter time is already almost over, baby. You already shovel up all the snow outside. I'm gonna need for you boys to be careful with the black ice, because you slip and fall, it ain't gonna be looking too good for you. So listen to me, and listen to me loudly and clearly right now. Did you just hear the words that were coming out of my mouth? Shouts to my boy Chris Tucker. Listen to me. They're saying they're expecting Xbox hardware to drop again in Q3, right? But they're hoping that Game Pass is gonna offset that for them. So what if Game Pass does not offset that? Then what happened? Well, I'll tell you what's going to happen. Your backside will burn you. You see what I'm telling you, boys? Some of y'all don't remember what I've been trying to tell y'all for the longest time. Y'all laughing, think this is a joke. Your backside burn you. Because here's the thing now, right? That I'm trying to point out. I'm gonna need for y'all to stop laughing and paying attention to what your boy is saying. This is not a joke. This ain't no joke. This ain't no game. This is, I'm looking y'all in y'all eyes right now. So stop laughing. It ain't funny. All right? Now, look at this. Remember I told y'all, that Game Pass is Microsoft's Hail Mary. 4th and 10. All right? Microsoft is in the pocket. Yo, calling the play. Hey, hut. Hail Mary, Hail Mary. Hey, come on, huddle up. Look, man, we're 4th and 10 right now. Look, we're looking for, all right. We're looking for a Hail Mary, man. All right, hut. Let's go, baby. 4th and 10. Come on. Look, baby, we can't afford to get sacked right now. You know what I'm saying? We got to go long on this one. All right. Hut! Shoot. Oh, shoot. They coming. Hail Mary, baby. Hail Mary, that mug. And Microsoft knows when you Hail Mary in the football, chances are, baby, it can hit the ground. You know what I'm saying? It can fall in the wrong hands, or you can come in clutch and one of your running backs or your wide receiver, somebody get the ball. Maybe even the quarterback if he fake it. You know what I'm saying? Something. Do an option. I don't give a doggone something. Shotgun. I don't give a doggone something. You're going to have to do some audible. I don't give a doggone something. You feel me? So, I say all this to say this. Microsoft is playing a dangerous game, dog, because here's the thing. Game Pass, I told y'all from a long time ago, I said Game Pass is the savior, bro. Think about if Game Pass did not exist. Microsoft would have nothing. Them box side would have burned them all. They probably would have just not do another console. It's because of Game Pass. I told y'all. So give Phil Spencer his flowers. The man is not perfect, but doggone it. Doggone it. Phil Spencer has allowed the Xbox brand to have a fight. If you ever heard the saying, every dog's got its day, every dog got its own day. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm telling you right now, shout outs to Phil Spencer, because if it wasn't for that man pitching Game Pass to freaking Microsoft and be like, hey, look, I think we got something. Imagine if they did not have Game Pass. Them box side would have burned them, because what would be the Hail Mary now? Prepare to get sacked. You could try to run the ball if you want to, but you're probably gonna get sacked. You know what I'm saying? You 4th and 10. You about to get, unless you got a crazy running back. You know what I'm saying? Unless you got speed like Michael Vick, you about to get sacked, bro. You know what I'm saying? Unless you Adrian Peterson, you about to get sacked in your behind. So you playing with fire at that 4th and 10 and trying to run the ball. You playing with fire, you're gonna get sacked. So I say all this to say this is like, bro, like, come on. You're sweating. Your heart's racing. You thinking you have high blood pressure. You wondering like, what the, man, we about to lose the game right now. You know what I'm saying? Nah, bro. Game Pass. They're banking on Game Pass to help them. This year, this quarter, you know what I mean? This next quarter coming up, they're banking on that in hopes that, oh man, Game Pass might end up just saving us. And the problem is, the biggest problem, right, is that Game Pass is going up and it's going up and it's going up and it's going up and it's going up. It's continuing to rise. You feel me? To the point where some people are like, nah, I can't justify paying $30 a month for this mug, even though it's still the best deal in gaming. When it comes to subscription, you cannot beat Game Pass. I am telling you, you still can't beat it. Even at $30 a month, it's still better than buying the game outright. But I know a lot of people don't like subscription services. And there's various reasons why. But man, oh man, if Game Pass blows up in smokes and does not work out like they were expecting it to, then what? Then what play you going to come up with next? Hail Mary didn't work. What are you going to do? You going to come up with a quick play? You better make sure that quick play works in your favor with a conversion, dog. Like you about to get sacked. in this mug again. We got ruthless defenses on the line, bro. These linemen, yo, we not playing around here, bro. You're going to get sacked again. So I'm going to need for you boys to come up with another play. You see what I'm saying? So you better find a way, or you about to lose this whole thing. And so I don't know, man. Like, just reading this, dog, and there's more. There's more to read. That's what I'm saying. This is deep. Bro, if I was the offensive coordinator, the defensive, like, bro, come, let's huddle up. What the heck are we doing now? You know what I'm saying? Because all the plays that we have tried, we barely make it by. And to the point now, it's like, look, bro, this is the year. They're already crushing it with the handheld side of things with the Xbox Ally X. Apparently, that's doing so great for them, right? They already got so many games coming out. You see, Microsoft now is the better Sega. Why are they the better Sega? Because Sega don't have the money that Microsoft got. Sega does not have the money that Microsoft got. If Xbox did not have Microsoft, then Xbox would have been dead. After the entire thing wouldn't even be a thing. Completely out of the industry at the end of the Xbox One generation. 100%. 100%. If Microsoft would have said, all right, we're done. And rightfully so, according to the rumblings that we were hearing back then, right, was Microsoft almost did not make it. Look it up if you think I'm lying. Microsoft almost did not make another console. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm going to need for you boys to understand what the heck I'm saying. So think about, if it wasn't for Game Pass, bro, shoot, I am telling you, that's their bread. That's their butter. They are banking on, because think about it. This is not the first time they throw up a Hail Mary. They throw up a Hail Mary the last time. It got intercepted. You see what I'm saying? They threw up a Hail Mary the last time, and that mug got inter-freaking-cepted. Bro, what was y'all even thinking throwing that mug up like that? You know what I mean? Interception. Dang it.
Oh, no way. Oh, my Lord. Thank you. Thank you.
Bro.
Thank you.
If Xbox is 4 and long, what is Sony lol?
Sony is 3rd and 15. Sony is 3rd and 15. Sony better be careful because they about to get sacked. In this piece, they about to get sacked. In this, you already know what I'm trying to say up in here. They 3rd and 15. You know what I'm saying? So they better look, bruh. You about to get sacked up in this piece. So you better watch yourself. You over here trying to do all these little quick plays and all that, trying to run the ball and acting like you Randy Moss and all that. Nah. Acting like you AP. Nah, boy. Nah. Are you acting like you Patrick? You acting like you Mahomes? You about to get sacked. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, look. You 3rd and 15. And you 4th and 10. Y'all boys acting like, yo, y'all first and... Bro, yeah, what? You acting like you 1st and 10. You know, you 1st and 5. Nah, boy. You at 3rd and 15. So you ain't be careful, you're going to get knocked back to 4th and 15 or 4th and 10. So you got to watch yourself and watch the plays, bro. You know what I'm saying? Watch the defensive line. You about to get hit hard. Your helmet's going to come off your head. So I'm going to tell you boys right now, you boys better pay attention to what I'm saying. This ain't no game. This ain't no joke. You see what I'm saying? So look, look, man, look. Microsoft, the only thing, think about what I'm saying right now. The only thing that's saving Microsoft from getting sacked right now is Game Pass. That's it. Game Pass and then them doggone games that they got going on PlayStation. That's it. Because no, they want to throw a Hail Mary when they were 3rd and 10. They want to show off. Oh, we're the biggest in the league. Oh, we're unstoppable. Nah, homie. Nah, everybody lose, bro. Everybody freaking lose. Y'all keep it up. Y'all gonna be like the Chiefs. You see what I'm saying? You're gonna end up taking an L. I think y'all boys gonna be winning forever. Nah, that's not how this works. So hear me and hear me loudly and clearly right now. Y'all know, come on, you should know this. So look at this way. I am telling y'all, they threw the Hail Mary before and it got intercepted. What am I talking about? I'm so glad. You know, the whole thing about, oh yeah, we're starting off with 3 games. Nah, B. Interception. Freaking-ception. Oh, yeah, everybody named Mama know. Down to Ray Charles freaking know. Down to Stevie Wonder could see that, bro, this is the beginning of the end when it comes to exclusivity, and you was going to turn it around. You was going to turn it around and start putting your games on PlayStation. So they sit there showing off, 3rd and 10, throwing a Hail Mary instead of run the freaking ball. Run the ball. No. Keep it close to the chest. In other words, stick to your roots. Keep doing exclusives. And instead, we lost the Super Bowl back in the PS4 generation. We lost the Super Bowl back in the we literally lost in the PS4 generation. And even though we think we won the PS3 generation, but at the same time, a lot of people didn't think that way. And then now we come into this one here. So how many Super Bowls do you want to lose? Don't you want to get a ring? You know what I'm saying? Ain't you want to get a ring? So what I'm saying is now is the top. This is it. This is 4th and 10. And you doggone right it's 4th and 10 because listen how Amy talking. She's the offensive coordinator right now. And she's like, look, we got to go long on this one again. We ain't got no choice. We can't run the ball. We keep getting sacked. They keep stopping us in our tracks. So we got to go long again. And in hopes that Game Pass could catch the ball and run it back. But my whole thing is this, bro. What if Game Pass is like, bro, this is Game Pass. Game Pass is like, oh, shoot. This is Game Pass right here, bro. Game Pass, hold on. Let me demonstrate for you boys. Game Pass is like, oh, Game Pass running. Oh, Game Pass got the ball. Sacked. Oh, shoot. Almost dropped the freaking ball. Look. Almost dropped the freaking ball. So, look. Everybody on defense know, yo, let's go for Game Pass. Everybody knows, shoot, as soon as that ball drops into Game Pass hands, oh shoot, we got to take off. We coming like hungry lions. We coming like hungry wolves for Game Pass. Everybody, go to Game Pass, bro. Go sack Game Pass. Stop Game Pass now. We can't afford for Game Pass to get a touchdown. Man, look. Poor freaking Game Pass, bro. Look, bro. Listen to me. All right. When Microsoft decided, hey, look, we gonna buy Activision Blizzard King, dog, you want to lose a Super Bowl. Right there and then. Sorry. Right there and then. Literally right there and then. You lost the Super Bowl when you bought Activision Blizzard King. You lost the Super Bowl. You literally did. Because you got so cocky and just felt like, oh man, we're unstoppable now. We're the biggest third-party publisher in the game. Nah. This is hurting y'all. Y'all spend all this freaking money, right? And they bought Activision Blizzard King and thought, oh, we're going to win the Super Bowl, bro. We're going to be unstoppable. We got Call of Duty. You know, Call of Duty, in other words, is like, Patrick Mahomes. We got Patrick Mahomes, man. We got Patrick Mahomes. We got Lamar Jackson. We got, so Call of Duty is like Patrick Mahomes. And Lamar Jackson is like Candy Crush. We good, baby. We good. We can win a Super Bowl now. You know what I'm saying? We can win a Super Bowl now, baby. Wait a minute. She got Mahomes and Lamar Jackson. So y'all boys gonna be winning? Oh, okay. All right. Bet. Okay, cool. Bet. Nah, bro. Them boys end up getting sacked. Them boys end up getting knocked all the way back. Look. And now look at the effects, bro. Look, see, this is what I'm saying. Right now, and see, content, I'm trying to get y'all boys to even understand this whole thing. Gaming revenue is decreased. So, by 9%. So, it's like, well, dang. Why is that happening? Well, the price of the games, that's one. 2, you're putting them on other platforms. And 3, well, no more exclusivity. So there is that. Now, let's come down. We must come down. We're still 4th and 10. Amy Hood would go on to blame the downtrend of gaming revenue on first-party games. Quote, gaming revenue was below expectations, driven by first-party content with impact across the platform. End quote. Q2 was from October 1st to December 31st, 2025. There were 4 games that were released during that time period. Ninja Gaiden 4, Keeper, Outer Worlds 2, and the ever so bloated Call of Duty Black Ops 7. So think about that. Remember what I said earlier. Come on, get your head in the game right now. Where my fantasy players at? Where my fantasy bettors at? Come on. So, remember what I just said earlier. Call of Duty Black Ops 7. See? They thought that Call of Duty Black Ops 7 was going to give them superstardom growth. It's going to make them win the Super Bowl against Sony. Right? And yeah, we're winning a championship, man, for the first time in 17, 18 years. We're winning the Super Bowl. Little did they know that Mahomes, that Black Ops 7, it ain't the same. Mahomes ain't the same no more. You see what I'm saying? Mahomes is washed up. Not saying my boy Mahomes is washed up right now, but I'm just saying for Call of Duty's sake right now. Shoot. Mahomes is washed up right now, baby. So he ain't the same no more. He ain't like what he used to be when he first came out. You see what I'm saying? When he first got in the league, he washed up now. So this man over here getting sacked left and right, throwing the ball out of bounds left and right. Can't even get out the pocket. You know what I'm saying? Can't get no rhythm going. That's Call of Duty. So what do? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, shoot. Battlefield 6 got up on the freaking field and be like, let me show y'all boys. Y'all boys fixing to get sacked. Y'all boy, we about to mold you guys down, bro, on the field. This is it, baby. We tearing through y'all offense right now. You know what I'm saying? And that's what ended up happening. Battlefield 6 is like, look, bro, we old school. We been there. We almost beat y'all every freaking time. Almost. But almost doesn't count. And this time around, we got this in the bag. And mind you, Microsoft does not own Battlefield. You see what I'm saying? So imagine if this was in reverse. Come on. Follow with your boy. Come on.
Make our own destiny.
Come on. Come on, y'all. Come on.
Microsoft never made games on the level of Sega. Microsoft is the worst gaming brand ever.
Hey, man, East. East, man, look, bro. Let's just say not like they used to be, man. Not like they used to be, dog. It's sad, bro. It's sad. It breaks my heart because I want Microsoft to continue to be in the fight, bro. Just like Halo 3, continue to be in the fight. We need you in the fight, dog. You know what I'm saying? Because without you, without Microsoft, we are doomed, bro. We are literally doomed. Because Sony is going to do whatever they want to do. You know, and even talking about Microsoft, Sony really feeling themselves. Sony like, bro, we can't get sacked. You know what I'm saying? We win and we got so many rings, bro. You know what I'm saying? Since the very beginning, since 2001. You understand what I'm saying? Since Microsoft came out with the original Xbox, we've been whooping their behinds and winning Super Bowls left and right. Sony is like, bro, we got so many rings, bro. You know what I'm saying? We got 5 rings. You know what I mean? Like we getting close to Jordan right now. Look, we got a lot of rings, bro. So we still waiting for Microsoft to get, well, I guess you can count. They only got 1 ring. And I guess you could count the 360 versus PS3 time frame. So a lot of people would say, hey, Microsoft won that game. You know what I mean? But go fast forward into where we are now, guys. I'm gonna need for you boys to pay attention. Like it's insane to me. Because now it's like, imagine if Microsoft owned Battlefield 6. We wouldn't be having this conversation right now. Because literally the best-selling game of 2025, they said was Battlefield 6, dog. Battlefield 6. So think about it. Think about what I'm saying. I see y'all think, come on, guys. I'm gonna need for y'all to put on your hats right now. I'm gonna put on your Dexter lab, put on your Dexter hats right now. All right, we in the lab right now. I need for you boys to think about what I'm saying. Imagine if they had Battlefield 6 right now. Shoot, 4th and 10 is nothing. Oh shoot, we running it all the way back. We running all the way back to the end zone. Touchdown, baby. You know, doing the dance and everything. You feel me? If they had Battlefield 6, it's a for sure win. You see what I'm saying? And imagine if that was, you know, a Xbox exclusive or, you know, tied in with Game Pass. A lot of, man, the numbers would be looking different right now. On the gaming and revenue side of it would be looking different right now. But what I'm saying is, freaking Call of Duty could not save them. And this is why I try to tell you, boys, when you bet on the wrong freaking horse, they bought Activision when Activision was washed up. Come on, man. I don't give a doggone how many NBA finals you won in the past. The question is, can you win now? If I'm going to sit there and purchase you, you know what I mean, so you can come play with us, you understand what I'm saying? Then I'm expecting you to stay true to who you are. Can you win some champions? Do you still have some left in the tank? You know what I mean? Do you still got some juice? Because if you don't, then I'm sorry, I'm not gonna waste money on you. It's almost as if like Microsoft is like, oh shoot, Jordan. It basically Activision. They're like the freaking Jordan of the freaking industry, the gaming freaking industry. You know what I mean? Activision ain't like what they used to be. Like for real. Activision is washed up. So the fact of the matter is this, like that's like me saying, yo, Jordan, come on, man. Let's see if you can win us some NBA championships, bro. Let's see if you can get us some rings. Bro, Jordan is like in his 60s, bro. He ain't fixing to win you no ring. You know what I'm saying? If this was 40 years ago, 30, 40 years ago, that's a whole different ball game. You know what I'm saying? Then yeah, Jordan can win you some rings, but now you spend $70 billion on Jordan and expected, oh man, Jordan's gonna carry us through. No, sir. And here is the problem. And I can't even read this anymore because it's so freaking depressing. Here is the problem, is that Microsoft, I'm gonna say greed. Microsoft just got greedy and just want to buy up the entire freaking industry. They got greedy and be like, look, we gonna buy up everything. We don't give a doggone. We about to lose. So let's buy every team in the NFL. So we can say, yo, we big dog around here. You know what I'm saying? We are the biggest around here, baby. We own all the NFL teams, bro, including our own. All right. That's what we want to do. And it's like, bro, that does not make you king. That does not make you better than everybody else because you bought your way there. You got to earn it. You see what I'm saying? You got to put the work in. That's why I'm pissed off, because I'm like, Microsoft, if Microsoft was still hungry, guys, if Microsoft was still hungry, like back in the from back in the Xbox 360 time frame, it would have been a whole different ball game. It would have been a whole different ball game. But no, Microsoft was like, no, we need to buy. And it's like, no, bro, that's cheating. In my eyes, that's cheating. Nah, bro, you don't need to buy. You need to earn. You understand? You need to you need to find different ways to expand. You know what that money could have done for the Xbox brand? I need y'all to think about what I'm saying right now. Think about what I am saying right now. Because the domino effect is what's going on right now. The crash and burn after going 200 miles an hour, hydroplane into a brick wall, is what's going on right now. You're going way too fast and you're not realizing how fast you're freaking going. But no. You want to show everybody you big and bad. I got a McLaren. Oh, man. Okay, you got a McLaren. Okay, cool. And so that means you need to go 200 miles an hour? No, bro, that means you need to chill and relax. Stop putting all the attention on yourself. When Microsoft decided, oh, we're going to buy Bethesda, all eyes was on Microsoft. Oh, shoot, that is huge. And a lot of people were saying, like, Bethesda, they should have left Bethesda alone. They should have never, ever bought Bethesda, because a lot of the games that they were coming out with were just buggy and glitchy and all this kind of stuff, and not really moving the needle a lot for Microsoft. Nope, they turn around again and bought freaking Activision for the biggest purchase of all time in the entertainment space, in the gaming space, right? You spend $70 freaking billion. And you're like, oh yeah, this is gonna set us up for victory. And it's like, bro, a lot of these games ain't what they used to be. Right? Now we gotta suffer. You know what I mean? Us, the gamers, us, the fans in the stands, we gotta suffer. We gotta take the blow. We gotta be the ones sitting here trying to help them recoup. This is Hail Mary. This is signs of, you know what? We don't want to give up all the way. We're giving up, but we're not really giving up. Does that make sense to you guys? We're giving up. We're letting up off the gas. We realize our mistakes. We easing up off the gas now. Realize we've been going way too fast for years. Now we need to slow down. You doggone right, you need to slow down, check your speed. Because here's the thing. Buying Activision and buying Bethesda has literally just make everything worse. Why is that? Because I need y'all boys to think about what I'm saying right now. I'm gonna need for y'all to think about it. So Xbox has 3 rings of death. Thank you so much for that Goku. Yeah, if it's $1, it's not gonna pop up on there. I just saw my phone went off. Yeah, three rings and then 3 rings of death. You're right. I'm gonna need for you to hear me right now. Okay? Because when Microsoft decided, yeah, that was them giving up, y'all. That was them giving up. When Microsoft bought freaking Bethesda, right? That was when they were like, yep, we're giving up. That was when, yep, we're going third party. I am telling y'all, the signs were there from way back then. You understand me? And then buying Activision was the final nail in the coffin. Okay, yeah, we got to go third party. We got to come out and let it be known that we're going full-blown third party. People are going to be pissed off, but it's for the best. It's literally for the best. I'm going to need for y'all to think about what I'm saying right now. So think about all them billions of dollars that got spent on Activision and Bethesda in the same breath. Because shortly thereafter, here comes Activision. Somebody got to stop them. Oh, no, nobody can stop them because they Microsoft. They big and powerful. They big bad. The deal almost got blocked for various freaking reasons. You understand what I'm saying? And a lot of people have it to say that that deal should have never went through. Dog, them billions of freaking dollars that they spent on both freaking publishers could have went back into Xbox, expand the existing studio. I don't need for you boys to agree with me on this one, but I'm gonna need for you to use your brain cells. Okay, they could use them billions upon billions of dollars, reinvest it into Xbox. All the existing first party studios that they have, give them all the unlimited resources that they need and want. Open up more newer studios with that kind of bread. Invest into newer IPs. I'm talking about brand new IPs that we have never seen before. And be ruthless, bro. In this game, you got to be ruthless or you're going to get walked upon. You're going to get walked on. If you're not ruthless in this game, you behind the game. You dead last in the game, dog. In order for you to win, you got to have that Mamba mentality. Rip Kobe Bryant. You got to have you have to have the heart of a lion. You understand what I'm saying? Like for real. You got to fight till the last breath. If you want to win, if you want to get up against Sony, because Sony is like, bro, I'm like Kobe, bro. I got all these rings and bro, we good. You know, we can win a championship anytime, anywhere, any place. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. I'm the franchise, baby. Sony's like, I'm the franchise. You know what I'm saying? We won so much. We keep winning generations after generations after generations. You know what I'm saying? And yo, we ain't like the Sixers. Look, check this out, bro. Listen to me. Microsoft could have just destroyed everything right now if they were smart. They could have given Sony a run for their money. They could leave Sony in the dust if they wanted to. They could beat Sony bad if they wanted to. Bro, coming off the heels, I'm gonna need for you boys to hear me what I'm saying right now. Coming off the heels of the Xbox 360 generation, dog. If Microsoft was ruthless and continue to be ruthless and stick to the formula that win championships, dog, we wouldn't be having this conversation right now. Numbers wouldn't be looking like this. Because you know what it takes to win a generation. Look at what Phil Spencer said. That man looked defeated. During that kind of funny, shouts to my man Greg Miller, you know what I'm saying? In that kind of funny freaking interview, that man said the biggest generation to lose was the PS4 generation, dog. So what does that tell you? No. Microsoft is focusing on so many different things. They have given up on the console space. Man, nah. That's it, bro. We throw it in the towels. We heavily focus on streaming, cloud, PC, mobile, and Game Pass, baby. You see what I'm saying? Console is the least of our worries. You see that 6? We're everywhere. Why do you think that they came up with all this new stuff? Xbox Play Anywhere and every screen is an Xbox and all this and that. That's Microsoft easing up off the gas. Like, we ain't got it like we used to. We ain't got that fight in us. Yes, you do. It pisses me off when people don't realize it, bro. The problem is you can't keep doing the same plays over and over again and expect to keep winning and expect to keep scoring. Because sooner or later, whoever is defending you is going to realize real quick, oh, this he think he's slick, huh? This son of a gun think he's slick. All right. Go ahead, run that same play again. Nope. Block, sacked. You don't keep getting blocked and sacked the entire freaking time. They're going to be laughing at you. Oh, he keep doing the same play. Bro, you can't keep going right all the time. You got to go left. You see what I'm saying? You got to go left. You got to cross, you go a quick cross over, got to do a quick Allen Penny Hardaway and step back. Come on. Come on. You know what I'm saying? You can't keep, and that's the problem, is that Microsoft, they kept doing the same, going the same. Oh, shoot. Sony like, he about to go right. Sony like, look. Nintendo on the sideline, Nintendo in the stands laughing. Nintendo is like, look, we ain't got nothing to do with this. Nintendo is like, hey, we the franchise, baby. We ain't got nothing to work. We legends up in here. We ain't got nothing to prove to nobody. Nintendo on the sideline. Nintendo is like over there watching the game. Microsoft versus Sony. You know what I mean? Sony on the defense. You know what I'm saying? Sony's like, look, Microsoft, I already know what you're going to do. You're going to go right. All right. You're going to get blocked. You know what I mean? We going to shut you down. You're going to have to do something else. Microsoft like, nope. Right. Right. Doing that same layup. Right. Blocked. Right. Blocked. Right. Blocked. Okay. And then Microsoft is like, all right, we gotta do something. We tired of getting blocked. We tired of getting stopped. So we gotta do something. We're not gonna give up. We're not gonna walk off the court, but we need some help. We need some help. You see where I'm going with this? We need some help, right? We can't do it no more. We can't. You know, you see, back in the 360 time frame, man, we was stepping back. We was shooting threes. We was shooting all kind of jumpers. You know, we slam dunking, ripping the goalposts out the ground. You know what I'm saying? We doing everything, bro. We doing crossovers and everything. Nah, bro. Sony's like, yeah, that was cool, but not anymore. Man, guys, it's sad, bro. I say all this to say this. It breaks my freaking heart, dog. It breaks my heart, man. Like, it breaks my heart and my soul to see Microsoft struggle like this, bro. All because they bet on the wrong set of horses. If Microsoft would have just kept the studios that they had, stop focusing so much on AI, because that's also another horse that's going to blow up in everybody's face when it's all said. You think that AI stuff is going to last forever? Look, bro. Let me give y'all a news flash. Just like everything else in life, it's only for a season and it's only for a time. You understand? Just like with the crypto stuff. Everybody was like, yeah, crypto, yeah. And then the pandemic, yep, only for a time. And then it's no more. And then it's on to the next thing. So all this layoff and job cuts and studio shutdowns and this and that, for how long? You understand what I'm saying? Before it blows up in their face. For how long? Man, yo, we got to get back to basics, man. It's okay, bro. It's okay to give up sometimes. And maybe you need to, sometimes you just have to give up and start all over again. I don't know, and see if you got what it takes. In other words, sometimes you got to get knocked down for you to realize, oh, shoot. Yeah, throwing the wrong set of punches. Yeah, let's have the eye of the tiger now. Let's come on, man. You see what I'm saying? And that's Microsoft, is like they got knocked down so many times, generation after generation after generation, to the point where it's just like, yeah, we give up. We just gonna have other people do our work for us. In other words, we just gonna buy. And we just gonna make every screen an Xbox, every device an Xbox. That's how we win. That's how we win against Sony. You know what I'm saying? We gonna put our games on PlayStation. That's how we win. Sony's still getting their cut, but Microsoft is getting the bigger cut because it's their game. It's their games. So to Microsoft, in Microsoft eyes, man, this is how we win. This is how we get back our money that we spent on Activision. And I bet you, just like Sony, see, you got to live and you got to learn, bro. Some people just got to learn the hard freaking way. Because some of us, we don't listen. Some of us act like we got stick bruck off in our ears. So here's the thing, bro. Some of us got to listen, dog, because that's the only way you're going to learn. And Microsoft, they want to learn the hard way. Sony, too. Sony, they're the next one. They want to sit there and try to follow freaking Microsoft. Oh, yeah, shoot. Yeah. Microsoft. Oh, yeah, sure. Let's copy that. Nah, bro. What the heck are you copying Microsoft for? Oh, let's go buy Bungie. What? Let's go buy a whole basketball team. Yeah, let's try to follow Microsoft buying up all these basketball teams. We gonna win a championship.
Way.
Nah, bro. Nah.
Thank you.
It's the Super Bowl and Sony playing a sixth string QB instead of Tom Brady.
There you go. There you go, my man. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go, a six-string QB instead of Tom Brady. You doggone right. You doggone freaking right. Because I'm sorry, Tom Brady is the GOAT, but shoot, bringing Tom Brady back right now is like, I don't know. I don't know. You spent all that money to get Tom Brady back out of retirement. I don't know, bro. But hey, play around if you want to. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead. You know, do what you do, baby. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you got that kind of bread to go around like that. Do what you do. Don't let me stop you. You know what I'm saying? But check this out. Like I said, Microsoft at this point, look, this year, it's looking real good. It's looking really good for the games. Now, on the hardware side of things, it's like, bro, like everybody's just like at the sidelines looking in like, what the heck is going on? Shoot, what are they gonna play? Like, I mean, this is the 25th year of Xbox. I mean, the heck, you know, or what's happening? New Xbox this year. What was, because Microsoft has already said we are moving on. We are moving on from this generation. So you could, in other words, you can be big mad all you want, baby. You could be big mad all you want. We're moving on. We're going into next, and it's kind of like, okay, Sony is just doing what they do best. Sony is sticking to the tried and true plays that for the longest time, New England Patriots was like literally, and still is to this day, my favorite football team. And for the longest time, when my man Tom Brady was in the league, right? And he was playing, they were winning all them freaking Super Bowls. Oh man, Belichick was cheated. Oh, he's cheated, yo. Oh, the New England Patriots, they're cheating. Yeah. You remember that? They're winning all them Super Bowls. Oh, they cheating. Oh man. Keep doing the same plays and they keep doing this and keep doing that. Oh, they cheating, dog. They cheating. Well, I tell you one thing. That didn't freaking stop them from winning all them doggone Super Bowls. That didn't stop Tom Brady from winning all them doggone rings. So, that is Sony. Sony is the Patriots. You know what I'm saying? They got all them freaking rings and get all comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Now you ain't got Tom Brady no freaking more. You know what I mean? Now y'all keep taking them L's and all this and that. Well, hey, look, man. Look, see, Sony, what Sony is doing now, Sony almost lost everything. Let's keep it a buck. Because Sony got to the point where they were just being all cocky and stuff like that during the PS4. Y'all don't remember that? They were acting all cocky and during the PS4 generation, all this and all that, and doing all this crazy shenanigans. But at the same time, they still won that generation. Coming into this generation, it's kind of like, okay, Sony, now all of a sudden with all this live, so I'm saying Sony got sacked so many freaking times before they realized, oh shoot, we need to stop banking on all these live service doggone games. You see what I'm saying? Because now, shoot, we got to do something. We lost Call of Duty. That's cool. We still got it on our platform, but look, we got to be careful and know exactly what we're doing here, because we tired of getting sacked. So, bro, I'm telling y'all, now Sony's realizing, oh shoot, people are pissed off because all we're just doing is throwing a Hail Mary. Every year we're throwing a Hail Mary. Nah, bro, you can't keep throwing Hail Marys because it ain't no guarantee. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no freaking guarantee, because it a blink of an eye. Interception. It's mines, baby. I'm running it back. Try to stop me. Same thing Sony is realizing, like, you know what? Now we got multiple games coming out this year, because people got so upset with Sony. Sony, why the heck are you just doing one game a year? Ugh. And then you go into 2024, no freaking major exclusive games until 2025. Sony, what the freak are you doing? And then going into 2026 now, everybody's like, oh, shoot, Wolverine. Everybody and their mama, Wolverine. I'm like, oh, calm down. Hold on. Hold on, because you have some people over here talking about, oh, Wolverine don't look all that good. Maybe they're trolling. Maybe I don't know. Everybody have a right to their own opinion, right? And also, too, no PS5 showcases. You see what I'm saying? People are upset about that. People are like, where are the games, Sony? Where are the freaking games? But like I said, this year, they got Wolverine, they got Soros, they got Marvel Tokon. You see what I'm saying? Phantom Blade Zero is a console exclusive, I believe, for 1 year. And then it's going to go to Xbox afterwards. So that might move some units for Sony. They got the China Hero Project, all this and that going on. There's some great games coming out of there. They got that Marvel Tokon game, which, a lot of people are excited about. So Sony is now turning up the heat. After 2024 and 2025, I mean, you got to remember, Yote was the only thing that we had. You feel me? Yote was it. That's all we got for 2025. Major first party since 2023. Come on, you should remember and know this. So Sony literally almost lost again. You see what I'm saying? After being in the middle of the freaking Super Bowl and over there just acting all cocky and doing, doing all these option plays and, throwing the ball, just, oh man, we ain't playing for real. Nah, bro. Nah. You got to keep playing, dog. You got to keep freaking playing. Faking it and all this and that. Nah, I ain't got time to fake nothing. Play. Run the ball. Throw the ball. Do something. Over here just relaxing. And nah, bro, it ain't time to relax. It's time to game. It's time to go. And so, yeah, man, this generation is just now heating up in 2026, y'all. This is it right here. This is the Super Bowl. This is it. This is it right here. Get your tickets. Get your freaking tickets. Get your tickets now. You feel me? Come on. You should know this. Come on. Come on. Get your tickets. Get your tickets. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Stands are filling up. Look all around you guys, man. Shoot. The stands are filling up. Thousands of people are coming all in. Super Bowl year, baby. For Sony and Microsoft. Come on. You should know this. This is the biggest year for the Super Bowl right now. Microsoft putting on all the stops with all their games, even though they're going to get traded to Sony. You know what I'm saying? Sony's like, hey, look, we got Wolverine, baby. We got Wolverine. We got Logan in the pocket right now. He's the QB. You know what I'm saying? He's going to bring us to victory. You know what I'm saying? We got Marvel Tokon on the defensive line. We hold on. We got Soros. You see what I'm saying? On the right wing, we going to dish the rock to Soros and have Soros run it back. You know what I'm saying? And Microsoft is like, come on. I dare you. Come on. Come on. I dare you. Yo, we having some fun with this mug today. Come on. You can't be so uptight, man. Loosen up, baby. You can't be so uptight. Look, Microsoft like, come on. Come on, doggone it. Yeah. You know what we got? We got Halo, baby. Yeah. We got Halo. Bro. Halo is our QB, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Halo is going to be quarterback in this. All right. You know what I'm saying? Yo, we got Forza. Forza Horizon 6. Forza Horizon 6. Shoot. That's our running back right there. You play with him if you want to. You know what I'm saying? You're about to get steamrolling this mug. All right. We got our fullback. You know what I'm saying? We got our... Look, man, pay attention to what I'm saying. Our fullback is Gears E-Day. You want to play with all that? That's a balanced set of breakfast right there. You want to get rolled over? Come on, baby. You know what this is. Microsoft was like, look, bro, we are better than ever before now, baby. You know what I'm saying? Come on. You want some of this? You want to play with us? Huh? Yeah, baby. We're better than ever right now. Look. This Super Bowl right here. Yo, we got a really good chance of winning this one right here. This is game time, baby. This ain't about the consoles. This ain't about hardware anymore for us. We trying to win this Super Bowl based off of games, bro. This is it based off our players right now. We don't care about all the other shenanigans and who is betting on what team and this and that. Nah, bro. Nah. We gonna huddle up and we gonna do this thing and we gonna see what we got. You know what I mean? And right now, Game Pass is also literally the heart and soul of the defensive line. So Sony got to find a way to break through the wall of Jericho, bro. Sony got to find a way to break through the wall of China, bro. The Great Wall of China is freaking Game Pass. Well, Sony's like, well, dang, how are we going to be able to break through this one? Well, hey, your boy Logan can rip through that with nothing. Freaking Logan's going to bust through that thing like Hulk, baby. And you forget they got Tokon, so shoot, they got all the Marvel characters on the field, bro. So let's go. Sony's like, look, bro, we ready, bro. Come on. Oh, shoot. Yo, we got to have fun with this mug, man. In my closing, guys, look, man, all I'm saying is this, baby. This is one for the history books right here. You know what I'm saying? Sony, Microsoft, you know what I'm saying? Going for the championship. You feel me? Yeah. Going for that ring, going for that Super Bowl. Shoot, I don't know. Come on, guys. I'm going to need for y'all to start betting right now. Heads or tails, baby. Come on. Give me something, baby. Come on. Give me something. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on. Start betting now. Get on the fantasy app, baby. Come on. Holla at your boy. Look, bro, come on, man. Look. So what do y'all think, man? From a defensive standpoint, they got Game Pass, dog. They got Game Pass all up in the middle, baby. You know what I'm saying? So if Sony decides that they're gonna run the ball, they're gonna so Sony's like, bro, come on. Microsoft is like, go ahead and run that ball. Yo, we got Game Pass, baby. Game Pass has been unstoppable for us since 2017. Go ahead, Sony, and run that ball if you want to. You're going to get sacked. I don't give a doggone who it is. If it's Logan, he getting sacked. You know what I'm saying? Who? What? Who? Soros? Man, Soros going to get sacked, bro. You know? Try to run that mug if you want to. Yo. Microsoft like, look, run the ball if you want to. Look, man, we ain't playing with you. You know what I'm saying? We ain't play. Run it. Go on, run it. All right, Sony, go on. Sony like, nah, Sony like, no. Game Pass like, you want some of this, Sony? You want some of this? Sony like, no. Sony got back up in the huddle. Sony like, time out. Time out. Sony like, time out, man. Look, yo, we gotta shoot. We just gotta throw the ball, man. We just gotta throw the ball. We can't run the ball right now. You know what I'm saying? The defense is locked up tight, baby. You know what I'm saying? Defense is tighter than a needle's eye, man. We can't run the ball right now. We gotta shoot, man. Oh shoot, bro. I can't, bro. Microsoft Game Pass is Debo, bro. Shoot. Sony like, no. Oh God, I can't. Guys, we're in the Q&A right now, man. We are in the Q&A right now. So who do you think is going to win the Super Bowl? Who y'all think is going to win the Super Bowl? You're going to get your games. You're going to get your tickets. Get your tickets, guys. Come on, get your tickets. Come on. Come on, get your tickets. Get your tickets to see the game. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on, guys. Get your tickets. Who do you think is going to be winning, man? He said boring ball. Come on, man. The Bears? Oh, shoot. I see that. Says Sony easily. Xbox. Oh, shoot, bro. Said, my brother, how you doing? Miss you, man. God bless you. Said, did you get my message for your last stream? No, I did not. I did not. What's up, baby? Hey, shout outs to Big Dog Mark. What's up, baby? He said another He said another Super Bowl shuffle. Oh shoot, that's not good. That's not good, man. Come on, man. Y'all gotta bet on Microsoft too, man. Come on. Where my fantasy boys at, bro? Come on, man. You gotta bet on Microsoft, man. You still got it. Hey, anything can happen, bro. You know, y'all boys know this is a Super Bowl. Anything, it could go either way. You feel me? So I know some of y'all probably betting on Sony. Go Sony, go Sony. Yeah, Sony, go. And Sony could probably get sacked. Andre, what's poppin', baby? What's going down? Make sure you boys hit that like button. Did y'all enjoy the stream? It says I said you're a gift from God and you always bring joy for our home. So keep going and God will always provide whatever you need. Yo, I appreciate that, my brother. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Oh, man. It said, come on, man. You got to bet, bro. He said, I'm rooting on Microsoft to win so we can get better games from Sony. There you go. There you go. Yeah. There you go. There you go. There you go. You know what I'm saying? You got to root for Microsoft. You got to want Microsoft to win, bro, because if Microsoft wins, then that means we all win. That means we get better games from Sony. We get better games from Microsoft, and we get better competition. You feel me? So, yeah. It goes broke, boys. Get your money up. It goes broke, boys. Get your money up. It goes broke, boys. You see, this is the This is the starting song for the Super Bowl for Sony and Microsoft. So, yeah, this is the official song for the Super Bowl. You feel me? Yo, DJ, run that joint. Get your money up. Yeah, it goes. Broke boys, get your money up. Wildin', I'm styling, I'm freestyling, I'm going crazy mentally with it. Come on, get your money up, broke boy. You crying about something you can't afford, boy. I'm about to show you, boy, I got money. So much money, I don't know what to do with it. I'm swimming in it, I'm walking in it. So, what we say, broke boys, get your money up. It goes broke boys, get your money up. Yeah, broke boys, get your money up. It's hard out here. 2026 is getting harder every year. Broke boys, don't let me say this again. Yeah, with the interest. You're swiping a credit card, it ain't your money. You need the capital, you need real money. So get your money up and build generation wealth. You know what's up, bro, boys. Get your money up. Yeah, it goes, bro, boys. Get your money up. Hey. Oh. He said need more rock music. Come on, guys, man. Hey, we need some water boys. Hey, who's gonna be the water boy for the game, baby? Who's gonna be the water boy for the game? There's no hope. Come on, man. Who's gonna be the water boy for the games, man? Come on. Who's gonna be for the water boy for Sony and Microsoft Super Bowl, baby? Come on, man. Oh, shoot, bro. Come on, guys. Come on, man. Come on. I'm gonna need for y'all boys to stand up in here, man. Come on, man. He said, bro, the problem with Sony and Microsoft is while they are busy fighting with each other, bro, here come Nintendo with the first and third party rock knockout punch. Oh, shoot. Sony, Nintendo is like, you want to play with me? You want to play with me, Sony? Sony's like, Microsoft is like, come on, man. You want some of this, Nintendo? Nintendo's like, Both Sony and Microsoft got knocked out. Jeff says, hey Marlon, purchase the LG monitor that you posted on chat earlier off Amazon. Do you think the $1,300 was a good price? Well, you paid $1,300 for it? Yeah, I think that is a little bit on the higher end, but yeah, that's a really good monitor, bro. That's a really good monitor for even for that price. It's still a really good monitor. I mean, I got mine for like half the price, but that's still a really, really good monitor. It really is. If you did buy it for that much, it's an excellent monitor. It's an excellent monitor, and you will be good to go with, like, you know, VRR. It has everything, bro. It literally has everything you would need for your PS5 or your Series X. The only thing that I know it doesn't have is, I think, Dolby Vision, but you have HDR, so. I said, bro, there can only be one standing at the top, and Nintendo will be the last one standing. Yo, Microsoft and Sony is like, come on, man. Like, what the heck is going on, man? Come on, bro. You can't do us like this, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta take care of us, man. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. You gotta take care of us. And it's like, nope. We got this in the bag. We got this one in the bag, bro. We got this one in the bag. Said new Mario Tennis February. Lucci said Nintendo games so childish. Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. I tell you, boy, you got to know the Sony players then, bro. You got to know the Sony players. Oh God, I can't with y'all, man. Y'all are funny today, man. This is why I love you guys, man. I could joke around with you guys. You know what I mean? It's like I can't with y'all, man. Nintendo say, you want some of this? Sony like, no. So let me check the poll right quick. Are you buying Neo 3? 24% of you guys said yes. 52% of you guys said no. And then 12% of you guys said not my kind of game. And then 12% said saving my money for other games. So 52% of you guys saying heck no. Hey, I hear that. I said Mario is for little kids. It says, what's up, Marlon? Neo 3, not my kind of game. Wait for 007 First Light, Marvel's Wolverine, and Phantom Blade Zero 2026. Great PlayStation, Xbox, and PC and Nintendo. Hope had a great weekend with family. Yes, I did. I did, my brother. I did, you know. Thank God for the breath of life and keep pushing, you know, for you boys. Definitely, man. You know what I'm saying? Said laugh out loud, Animal Crossing. Oh, here we go. He said, I played Neo on PS5 Pro. What Pro looks like a PS4 Pro? Oh, shoot. Said, what's up, bro? According to Nate the Hate, General Direct is going to be happening on the 3rd week of February. It is said it will have the new 3D Mario, apparently, holiday 2026. That would be huge, bro. If that is true, that would be huge. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see how it works out for us. I'm so done with you, OG. I'm done with you. Talking about remix, lame pass, get your subscriptions up. I'm done with you, bro. I quit. I can't do this with you, bro. I can't even take you serious right now, bro. This man, bro. I can't with you, bro. I can't. But I love you guys, man. Thank y'all so much for being here today, guys. Those of you who donated to the show, I appreciate y'all, because of y'all contribution, we're able to continue to do this. We're 100% fan funded. We also have a giveaway that we're doing at the end of the month. And if you guys want to jump in and become a member, you still have a little bit of time to do so. And hopefully tomorrow, man, we can get some bigger news and info, you know, going around. I'll keep you guys locked. Thank you guys so much for being here, man. And make sure you guys are ready for the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you guys are ready for the Microsoft versus Sony Super Bowl. I think it's going to be a great game. I said the Remix 5. Oh, man, that remix is something else, bro. It said, did you see Xbox is only 10% of Microsoft revenue? Oh, man. Can't say I'm not surprised, bro. Like this stuff is crazy, bro. You know, but you know how it is, man. Right now, it's like I'm just praying for the best for Microsoft at this point. I really am. Because as much as I want them to continue to compete, man, it's just like, golly, bro. Frank said, just finished Neo 3 demo. Congratulations, my brother. Nice. My man's out here. Let's go, baby. He said, bro, funny how all the Sony ponies saying that Switch 2 is just a handheld, but Sony is working on a handheld, right? Yeah, definitely. There you go. Bless up, Louise. Bless up, man. I love you guys, man. Thank y'all for y'all support, man. Make sure you guys hit that like button. You know what I mean?
Oh,
yes.
No
Let's go.
way.
Make Sean
Lord.
Williams.
Thank you.
Mr. Williams.
Speaking of Call of Duty, but did you hear that they confirmed that a new Medal of Honor game is in development? Both games used to compete back then.
Wait, a new Medal of Honor? Really? I didn't see anything on that. I mean, I heard rumors about a new Medal of Honor for a long time, but really not. That would be dope if we get a new Medal of Honor, bro. That would be dope if we get a new Medal of Honor. That would be legendary. Let me heart all these super chats. That would be legendary if we get that, bro. Like, that would be awesome, but we'll see what happens. You know, we'll see what happens. Yes, sir. But yo, honestly though, this is a big month for PlayStation. Like I said, we got the State of Play, PSSR 2.0 update, and we got Resident Evil 9, which is obviously third party, but Sony got marketing rights on that. We got other games dropping this month. We got Neo 3, just to name a few. What else we got? What else we got for the month of February that's dropping? February 2026 games. Yeah, we still got a lot more stuff. Maybe not big stuff that people are interested in playing, but yeah, man, there's some games dropping this month. Let's see.
Oh,
yo,
no way.
Gamer, what's
oh,
up, bro?
My Lord. Thank you.
Wagwan Marlon, just a bless up, enough respect.
Yo, Wagwan Gamer, yo, let's go. Appreciate that, my brother. Shoot, I can't call it. Just here, man, just working for you boys. You know what I'm saying? Working for you boys. So, by the looks of it, the biggest game for this month seemed like it's RE9. By the looks of it, if this list that I'm looking at right now looks, is what I'm looking at. Yeah. RE9 seemed like the biggest game this month for a lot of people. Yeah, because everything else, I don't see anything else that I'm personally excited about. Neo 3, like I said, February. Okay. Yakuza, yeah, that Yakuza 3 game, Mario Tennis Fever, okay, Mario, I'm not the biggest Mario Tennis guy. High on Life 2, wait, they're releasing that again? And, I'm sorry, I'm saving, if I were anybody else, I'll be saving my money for RE9. RE9 is the biggest. Mario Tennis, nah, bro. They can keep that mug. They can keep that mug. I'm sorry. I'm not big on Mario Tennis like I used to be. That ship done sailed a long time ago. Now March. Marathon is in March. We got Fatal Frame 2. We got Crimson Desert. Yeah, so I would say, for me, the biggest release for March will be Crimson Desert. I'm just going to keep it real with y'all boys. Crimson Desert. Marathon, I'll probably try the game out to see how it is, but I'll try out Marathon to see. But look, we ain't winning no Super Bowls with that one. We going to get sacked. If all we got is if we running marathon plays, we gonna get sacked, and that we gonna get sacked at 4th and 10. Yeah, we gonna get sacked into the end zone. Ray Lewis gonna sack us back to the end zone. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, if all you got is marathon, you ain't winning nothing, bro. You might as well pack it up. And then for April, see, April looks real spicy. April, we got Soros, Pragmata, and I think, Pragmata and Soros are the big ones for March. That's what I'm saying. We start heating up. And then May, we got Forza Horizon 6, First Light, and that Lego Batman game, which looks really, really good. Stop playing. You know what I mean? So we got at least 3 games that looks appealing to a lot of people. You know? And then June, wait, hold on. We ain't got nothing major for June yet. July, September, we got Phantom Blade 0 and Halloween. Oh, that Halloween game, GTA 6. Hopefully no delays. Yep. So we'll see, man. We will see, ladies and gents. Make sure y'all hit the like button for me, guys. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Big up yourselves, guys. And like the great legendary Etika would always say, please have yourself a wonderful one. I love y'all. Hit the like button on the way out. Thank y'all so much for the super chats today. Thank y'all for hitting that like button. And on this Super Bowl, guys, sorry for the friction, baby. Wait, hold on. Shout outs to Gaming and Reaction. Says, reach out to me when you can. My schedule is flux, so we can give that RE9 out sooner than later. That way we can reach out to a winner. Okay, I got you, bro. I got you, Gaming and Reactions. I'll hit you up. I'll hit you up on X, all right? Appreciate you. And make sure you boys hit that like button on the way out. Gaming and Reactions, I got you, brother. We appreciate you, bro. For real. We appreciate you. We'll keep tabs on you, man. And you can message me whenever you're ready. You can message me, and then we try to get that done. All right? Love you, bro. Appreciate y'all. And sorry for the friction, guys. Restart your game.